Welcome back to the H-Town Hot Seat with your host. I'm Dex.
What? I'm JP.
And thanks for tuning in to the Apollo HOU YouTube channel. Here with a very special guest today, Houston Dash star Natalie Jacobs in the building.
Woo!
What's up? We had Katie Lind on, your partner in crime, in the back.
Yes.
We had Ryan Garris on, like your homie,
crime.
your other partner in crime. So we got to get Natalie Jacobs on now. So thanks for coming in and
Thanks
hanging
for
out with
having
us. So, we're just going to talk about kind of your life and coming into becoming a professional soccer player, which is amazing.
Thanks.
Very hard to do. And then we're just going to talk a little bit about the Houston Dash. So
Cool.
let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
Born and raised in California
Yep.
and
Well, born in Arizona.
born in Arizona.
A lot of people don't know that, but it was for
Oh.
like 7 months
Okay.
of my life.
It's a
Cool.
technicalities.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
can't say born and raised, but
But
Raised.
raised. Cool. All right. And then your dad was a soccer coach, right?
soccer player.
Soccer
And
player.
he coached me. Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So from the beginning, were you like into soccer? Or?
Yeah, I tried everything. My mom was like, "You keep it open, like try a bunch of other stuff," and she'll say to this day, like I did not care about anything else but soccer. It was just like way better than all the other ones.
Yeah.
So
It worked out.
yeah, it did.
Touche.
How long did you go playing other sports? Did you like get into high school doing other stuff, or you just?
I ran track in high school, which kind of like goes hand in hand a little bit with soccer. Like it helped me.
Yeah.
But I played basketball in, I don't even know what year that was. Probably like elementary school. That was not for me. I scored like 2 baskets the whole like season.
Wow.
But hey, I was excited about the 2 baskets.
Hey man, so that's better than a lot of people.
Better
Not
than
many
a lot
people
of
make
people.
buckets.
True.
So hey, you take anything you can get.
Yeah, I don't know how far away from the net I was. It was probably like right there, but I got 2.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's people on the basketball team who scored more who are not professional athletes now. So you got that going for you. But-
Yeah. And then softball I played going into middle school, I think it was. But then nothing stuck besides soccer.
Besides
That's all
soccer.
I cared about.
That's awesome. And a lot of like Houston Dash fans might not know this, but you were a goal scorer like back in the day.
Yeah. My whole career was mostly center forward, attacking mid. And then the youth national teams, I would go to center back. So I'd be like playing forward and then jump to the center back. And then, but yeah, now since being with Houston, I've been defender.
That's
Although
awesome.
my debut was at center forward last year.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It was only for a
okay.
little bit, but
So you still got it. You're saying-
yes, yes.
Consider a throwback. Like don't call it a comeback. Like
Yeah.
Cool J said, right? Yeah.
I was like looking up your stats and stuff like from USC and Notre Dame, and it was like 26 goals and all this, and I was like,
Yeah.
what?
It's fun to score.
I bet.
I would imagine, it's quite invigorating to score a goal.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite
Yeah.
goal that you scored that you can
I
remember?
do. This is like my favorite moment, like in all of my soccer career. So it was in the U20 World Cup semifinal against North Korea. We were tied. No, they were ahead of us in the 89th minute. I was playing defense the whole game. My coach was like, "Hey, go up to forward." We had like a minute left. Ball came to me, scored it. We tied it up, went into extra time, got scored on an extra time, lost the game. But
Jeez.
that moment
That's
was amazing.
awesome.
Yeah,
And
they
I
can't
love-
take it away from
Yeah.
you.
I love how quick you were with that too. Like that was
Oh, no,
awesome.
whenever
You were
anyone
like,
asks, I'm
"I'm
like, that
ready."
was the best moment. And you can even see the celebration. I just like, I'm crying. Because it was like the best thing ever. I had no like celebration plan because I'm a defender, so
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that was it. Just cry.
Did you have a go-to celebration when you were like center forward? Like,
No, not really.
okay.
Just like jump in the air.
Yeah, I would probably do
Hug
the
my
same thing.
teammates.
Like, yeah, planning out celebrations.
the
seems
favorite
like
thing
a
was like
lot
you
of
jump in
work.
the air, leg kick, fist pump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do the Clint Dempsey like jumping fist pump. You know what I'm talking about? Have you
Yeah.
seen it?
Yeah.
I'll put a clip of it in this
That's
video
my man.
so people know what
My
I'm
man
talking
Deuce.
about. But like,
Dude, yeah, like I mean, when I played, like when I did that media game for Revolution, shout out to Zach. I wanted to score a goal so bad. I wanted to do something outlandish. It didn't work out for me. Obviously, I'm a soccer player.
You're not built for it, and neither am
No.
I, dude. I played like 5 minutes of just like amateur, like not even amateur, just like regular,
Or indoor rec.
like rec pickup soccer, and I was like, I'm cooked, man. Like, I don't know how y'all do all that running. Like,
Well, there's a lot of running.
Oh, yeah.
y'all
Especially in Houston.
training has to be insane.
That's a different kind of heat here.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
We call it Hell in the Shell for a reason.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I
It's incredulous.
can't imagine. And y'all, y'all just practice outside too, right? Like y'all
Yeah.
are in the heat every single day.
Oh yeah.
That's
You
oh,
think you would get
goodness.
used to it, but every day we're all like, "Oh my gosh, is it fall? It's supposed to be fall."
It's supposed
Yeah,
to be fall.
was today supposed to be the first day of fall?
I think so.
Apparently.
Oh well, isn't it still like 100
yeah.
degrees?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, at
We
least
got
it's
rain.
raining.
We got
Yeah.
rain.
It's not a drought anymore.
This is
so
you
it's
call
good.
fall in Houston.
Yeah.
Welcome to it. You know.
But yeah, kind of going back to your college career, you started out at Notre Dame, and then you transferred to USC. What kind of led you to transfer back closer to home?
Yeah, I mean, part of it was closer to home. It was nice to be able to do half of my college near my house. It was like an hour drive from my house, so I was able to go home on the weekends, which was nice. I also like wasn't really getting my major at Notre Dame. I was kind of just like there. I should have looked that up ahead of time, but and then soccer, I just felt like USC was going to help prepare me for the pros because that was ultimately what I wanted to do, and that was my focus throughout college. So yeah, it led me to go to USC, and it was kind of cool that I was able to do half and half, get an experience from both. But I didn't really know that they were like such big rivals until like the football team at Notre Dame was like, "What are you doing? Like, you're going to USC." I was like,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, it's a big one.
It's like, apologies, guys. I didn't mean it.
Yeah,
I mean-
soccer, it's not a huge rivalry, so it's like,
Okay, touche.
thought it was,
Yeah. I mean, how was
Football,
it
yeah.
for you in terms of like weather? I mean, obviously you're up north. It's gonna be a little more cooler, and going over back to USC where you get that nice little California breeze. Like, was there a preference in terms of like where you played?
Yeah, I mean, it was a challenge being in South Bend. Like
I
in the
would
imagine,
winter,
yeah.
my hair was like would freeze on the way home from practice. Like I've never experienced like it was like could break off. But yeah, I like both actually. I think a lot of people enjoy California weather, but it is kind of fun to have different seasons.
True. Yeah.
But
Fair.
yeah, and you kind of go through it together. Like even in Houston, I'm like we're all in it together. Like you
Yeah.
bond over it.
Yeah,
Touche.
trauma bonding.
Yes.
Houston.
Sometimes I'm like, okay, I could use like some nice weather.
Yeah,
But
it's true.
yeah, I do like cold weather, playing in cold weather though.
Mhm.
I feel like I don't get as tired. Like, I could run.
Touche. It's
Forever.
fair.
Good to know. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like bundling up when you're playing. Like I remember playing flag football back in the day when, bundled up with like my beanie and compression tights, compression shirts. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, those are like the best. Honestly, I really enjoyed playing in the cold. Like it's a completely
Yeah.
different world.
It is
Yeah.
so different.
Yeah.
So you mentioned going to USC because you wanted to prepare more for the pros. When did you kind of know that you wanted to be a professional women's soccer player? Like that was like what the dream was.
Yeah, I mean, I think forever that was something I just like always thought was like such a cool goal to get
Mhm.
to. I think I didn't really think about it though, like day to day growing up. It was just like hopefully I can keep playing as long as possible and like get there at some point.
Yeah.
But probably when I started getting called into youth national camps, that's when it was getting more serious. And then once I got to college, it was the focus for me. But yeah, it was always a dream when I was little. I just took it day by day.
Yeah. So you were getting like the youth national call ups, and you were like, oh, okay,
I was like, okay.
I like good as hell. I am better than other kids. Like I am stunning all these children. I love that. That's awesome. So what's it like being on the youth national team? Like, obviously you get the call up, and y'all are playing all over the place. Obviously, you're playing against North Korea. You're playing in all these different tournaments and stuff. Like, what's that life like as a
Yeah.
teenager?
It's like full time. I mean, it's full time now, but then if you see like all of our international players, whenever we have a break, they're still going.
Yeah.
So they never really get a break. But it was just really cool to be able to compete against other countries. Like then you have like your country's pride, so it's even more of like this is what I'm playing for,
Yeah.
So that was kind of fun. And then just to play against all different countries, going to visit different countries was so fun. And it's really intense, and it was amazing.
What's your favorite country you got to play in? I know you played in Spain professionally for a little while.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I loved that. It was so hard for me at first because I couldn't speak Spanish very well, but it was like the best experience ever that I got to do. So
That's awesome.
yeah, Sevilla was probably one of my favorite cities that I was visiting. England, when we played in England, that was really fun
Oh, I'm sure.
because they love soccer so much. Football, they love.
passion is real.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's so cool. Even in Spain, I like walking around just in my practice here. People would be like, "Oh, you play for Betis?" And it was like, "Oh yeah, you know what that is." Like, because sometimes you're here in America, and they're like, oh, what is that? Like, that's our
Yeah.
professional team. So it was cool, like, that everybody cared about soccer.
Yeah,
over there.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, when you got drafted out of USC, you played in Washington for a little while, and then you went over to Spain. Were you always trying to get back to America, or were you like want to stay in Spain for a little while, or like?
Yeah, it was like a short-term contract. It was like 5 months, so it was kind of nice. I just kind of wanted to get that experience over there. But yeah, ultimately my goal was to come back here because I think this league is like so great and it's fun to play against such good players here too.
For sure.
Although the Spanish league was amazing. Like I think that helped me. So this like speed of play was so fast. And like learning how to play without being able to communicate was like something I've never experienced. So that was like kind of cool in its own way. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of get the experience, like help myself improve, and then come back, which was fun.
Yeah, can you walk us through like how you play without being able to communicate with your teammates?
Yeah,
Like, what does it look like?
Well, I actually, when I got there, the coach like had one of the players make a dictionary for me, like soccer term dictionary, so they could teach me like on the field like what it meant when girls were playing. But it made me have to like really look around for myself. Like I had to check my shoulder more. I had to like know what I was going to do because no one was going to tell me or be able to tell me. They were trying to, but
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were saying. So it made me have to be like way more aware of everything going on because I had to do it for myself a little bit. But it was just like cool seeing that even though we couldn't talk, they were like some of the best teammates like I've ever had,
That's
which is
awesome.
like funny how you can like connect without like talking all the time. But I did have like 4 roommates who spoke English, so they helped me.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's
One of them
awesome.
was like my
That's awesome.
translator when we would go out, so that was nice.
Cool. Okay, so you come back, you play for Houston for a little while, and then you just recently, a year or so ago, you signed a contract to stay in Houston. So what was it like, you know, kind of coming to Houston and joining this new team and getting integrated? I read like you talked about how it was like some of the like the best organization you've ever been a part of and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah, I love Houston as a city. Like we said, the best coffee shops around.
You already know.
Yep. And then, yeah, I think our team is like so special in that way because it's very competitive, but there's some of like the best people and friends that I've had. And I feel like sometimes that's like kind of rare sometimes in professional sports because it's so competitive, but we're able to have a balance of both. And I think that makes this place like so special. And I think the fans here are amazing. Like after the game, I try to like talk to every single one who stays behind because they're just like, they care so much about it. And
Yeah.
it's cool seeing that. So the fans are great. The organization's great. Yeah, it's just fun to be a part of it because, and like I said, the heat is tough, but you go through it together. So I feel like it kind of helps us too, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, it's always great being at Shell Energy Stadium, and like the fans who come to Dash games, like they care a lot about
Yeah.
soccer, and it's such just a like a fun and positive vibe.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
The
not
stadium.
something you can really compare.
Yeah, it's not like
Um,
people are fighting and like, you know, like
I know if you're surfing around Instagram or Twitter, there's
it's
a
not a
lot
bunch of like hooligans. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
it's a
it's
bunch
a lot of buffoonery going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at the Shell, it's such a great environment, and the fans are so passionate. You love to see that,
Yeah.
because you know sometimes they say Houston's a fair weather city. I'm not calling you out, guys, but
I am.
you know,
We're a fair weather city.
but you know that occurs. But to see that the backing that you guys and the Dynamo do have, it's a wonderful thing to see, and it's awesome. 'Cause, you know, so everyone, please go support the Dash. Like
Yes,
seriously,
please.
you guys definitely need to come out to the stadium, give them a watch. You got one more home game.
We got
for y'all,
one more.
right?
One more.
Yeah.
And hopefully playoffs.
Yeah, true.
Cross
Yeah.
the fingers.
Yes.
And
Also-
Vanilla Ice will be there. So
Really?
yeah, Vanilla
Yeah.
Ice is performing after the game.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were
More
just they were
reason to
just
go.
promoting it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good old
after
Vanilla
the
Ice.
game, Vanilla Ice will be doing a show. So
Wow.
stick around. You know.
Okay. I'll be there.
That's awesome. I'm glad I got to break that to you.
I'm dead. That was a very genuine reaction. Like, that was awesome.
But yeah, you mentioned like this league having some of the best players in the world and stuff like that. Obviously, you grew up playing soccer. You grew up watching soccer. Were there any players when you got to the league who you were like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm playing against like so and so?
Yeah, I'm trying to think about it. I feel like I remember my debut. It was against North Carolina, and I always watched them growing up. It was like Crystal Dunn, Denise O'Sullivan, Dabinia, like from all over the world. And they were all just like, wow, these are the top players. And I remember I got into the game and I was like, oh, I've watched them my whole life. Now I got to like, I got to do it, you know? And I remember my first few passes, I like thought I had to play it so quick or else like someone's going to take it from me. And then after I like got into the game, I was like, okay, like I can do this. Like I have more time than I think. But I remember just going into that game because that's when they won, like, I think it was right after they won the national champ or the NWSL championship. But yeah, those players were fun to watch growing up and then playing against.
Is there anybody who you played against that you were just like, damn, I didn't realize you were that good? Like until I was right next to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, Sophia Smith has taken off. She's done so great. So
she's killing it.
Yeah, it's fun watching.
Smith.
Yeah, it's fun watching how like great she's done, and she's just shown everyone that she can do it at any level. So playing against her, we played against each other in college for a little bit, but yes, playing against her in the pros, it's like, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, USC Stanford, that's like a big rivalry.
Yeah,
right?
yep.
So this is high praise coming from a Trojan. But yeah, Sophia Smith, definitely my favorite non-dash player. Obviously, you know, the dash is like my top 25.
Oh, yeah.
So
like 26
It's
favorite.
like the whole roster and then whomever after that.
Yeah.
And then Sophia Smith right after the entire dash roster. That's awesome. So we talked about like you used to play center forward and now you play center back. You start pretty much every game there at center back. What was the biggest adjustment for you from moving from the front to the back?
Yeah, I actually think it helped me a lot in a lot of ways. I think, well, one of the challenges is when you go from forward to defense, when you're in the defense, if you make a mistake, that could cost a goal.
Yeah.
Where when I was at forward, it was more like I could take risks and like it was fun and I could try things. And if I missed a shot, like it's okay, I have another one, you know? But then at defense, it was like I need to make sure I am like on top of it. Because if I mess up a pass, like this could be a goal and now we have to come back. So just kind of that switch of, okay, now I'm in the back. There's no one behind me besides Jane. So like I need to help her out by not like doing anything crazy. So that kind of like playing a little more careful or not careful, but like conservative a little bit more than being up front. But I do think playing forward helped me so much at playing defense because I knew what was like hard for defenders. And I knew it was like hard for forwards to do, like because I would go back and I was like, oh, as a forward, I don't like when a defender does this to me or whatever. So doing that and like having that experience, I think helped me a lot. Kind of try to figure out how to make it the hardest on whoever I'm playing against.
Yeah, for sure. You mentioned having Jane Campbell behind you. I feel like she's a good one to have behind you.
Yeah, it's so great.
Got one
Locked down.
Yes, it's so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be a little more free because I know she's back there. I'm like, you got this, Jane.
So you're good, you got it.
Yeah.
So like obviously like when you watch a soccer game on TV, like you can see like the goalkeeper and the defenders are, you know, kind of going back and forth like throughout the game, like talking and communicating and stuff like that. What are those conversations actually like, you know?
Oh, I mean, having Jane behind me, it's so nice because she can tell me, like, you have someone coming on your backside, you, like, watch for, or, like, slide to the middle more or slide wide, and just giving that instruction to people around you, like, if you don't have time to, like, check. It was really funny in the last game. We ended up on the ground. I think Caprice and I were, like, trying to block a shot or something, so we were both on the ground, and I started cramping a little bit, and the ball was still, like, coming back, and Jane was like, get up. So I was like, okay, I'm sorry. So some of it is like that, like, you got to get up now.
That's awesome.
But, yeah, so it's kind of just, like, giving instruction, and, yeah, it's nice having her behind me, and when Katie's next to me, we can help each other out, which is
sure.
nice.
And when you like start cramping in the middle of the game, like there's no hydration break coming or anything, you just got to thug it out. Like you're just
Well, there is one thing that helps: mustard.
Mustard.
Is that the packets that y'all take?
Yeah, just a straight mustard packet. You can get like that. You get like when you get a hot dog.
Yeah.
They give us
Just
a little
mustard.
Yes, it's the worst thing ever.
For cramps.
At that
I
point
didn't
in
know
time,
that.
yeah, I can imagine. Because I see
Yeah,
everyone's
I
face.
put it in my socks sometimes, and then when it
man.
happens, you have to just it's so gross.
I didn't
I
know
don't
that
like
was
mustard.
a thing. Did you know that?
No, but now I'm going to do it.
It like
That's-
shocks your body, I guess, and like immediately like relieves the cramp for like a
What?
short term. One time I had to
Okay.
take 3 packets in a game. and it was so bad.
That is insane.
Yeah, because I don't like mustard already. And then, like,
Same.
when you're
Okay.
running around and it's so hot, it's the last thing you want to have by
It's like,
itself.
it's like this is so refreshing.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it's so bad. But it does help.
So you just
Wow.
run around with mustard in your sock the whole game?
Yeah, one time I put it in my sock, and I like slid earlier in the game, so I had like a cut. And the mustard, I had some of it, and you have to like, there's nowhere to throw it after. So I put it back in my sock, and it like started coming out into my scab, and it was like
no.
burning.
Oh
I
my
was like in so much pain from the mustard.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I have it in my sock a lot, just in case.
That's blowing my mind. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I would have had no clue.
Tricks of the trade.
Because we'll see it from the press box. Be like,
Like we can see.
what are they doing? Like, what is it? Because I was
Yeah.
curious, but now we know mustard
Yeah,
is
we
the
can
trick.
definitely see when y'all are like cramping and stuff, and y'all are like, taking your time or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I had no idea mustard.
Yeah,
Cramping is
not my
no joke.
favorite.
It is no joke, man. That stuff hurts, man.
That is the first.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that until coming to Houston. So
Oh, interesting.
yeah, and
We're
it
ahead
does
of the
help.
game.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I guess you gotta be when you play in this heat.
Yeah, they know all the tricks here.
Touche. Very fair.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to do the hot shot thing?
No, but I've seen pictures of the girls who had to. I think
Jeez.
I'll stick with mustard. That looks
Mustard.
worse. I don't know what's in that,
I
but
have no idea what's in it, but it looks just
Yeah,
off. Their
oh my
faces are
gosh.
just.
Oh my god.
I know.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
everyone's like everyone you see, it's like gagging.
Yeah.
No more, please. Every time.
yeah.
Maybe it's just a bunch of mustard. Like,
Maybe. Yeah, I'm sure there's some mustard in it. I don't know.
Mustard concentrate.
Oh gosh. So
I
bad.
had no idea that's what was happening. That's so.
Yeah.
There are
funny.
some like electrolyte ones that people take, but if you see like a tiny little yellow packet,
mustard.
It's mustard.
Is it similar to like pickle juice? Because like pickle juice
yeah.
helps a
So
lot.
I
with
love
cramps.
pickle juice. Like I could just
Okay.
drink it,
So you're a pickleback
but
shot person.
I could ask them
probably.
maybe if they could put some jars like on the side. Because the mustard, I don't know if I can do it anymore.
Just
Yeah.
bring you a water bottle full of pickle juice.
Yes. I wouldn't mind that actually.
Yeah.
They'd have to mark this one. This was
Yeah.
specifically for Natalie. No
Yeah,
one else.
no
You
one
don't want
touch that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've been watching you all season, obviously, and clearly you're not afraid to mix it up a little bit. We've seen you get into
It's been a wild season.
some very sticky situations, take some big hits, give some big hits.
Yeah.
So I guess just kind of can you like kind of describe your mentality like out on the pitch? Like like I said, obviously you're not afraid to mix it up a little bit, get in there, get dirty, but
Yeah.
not dirty, but like get
Nitty
like,
gritty.
get on
Unless
the
you have to,
ground.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of going back to like what you don't like as a forward
Mhm.
when someone is a little more physical. So I
Yeah.
like to have that as part of my game because I know what it's like playing against it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just feel like that is something that I value when I see players being physical. It like inspires me. Like Julie Ertz has always been someone. That is someone I forgot to mention earlier who I've always looked up to, and then playing against her, you're like, whoa, she's the real deal, you know. So she was someone who I loved seeing her. Like she would have her bloody nose and like still running out there, and like just to see like how much she like would do for the team is something that like I value a lot. So yeah, I try to do it as much as I can.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, no more red cards.
No more red cards.
Oh yeah, no.
We need you.
definitely not,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, 3 this year. That's got to be like a record.
Is that the
can't-
most you've ever had in your career?
Well, I've only had 1, but our team has had 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Michelle, Katie, and me.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But we love y'all for it.
Yeah.
It's like
That was the first one though I've ever gotten. So
That was the first you ever got,
Really?
yeah,
like at any like that was.
yeah, ever.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's like
I
wearing
thought
the
she was
scarlet
taking
letter.
away the yellow card
Mhm.
when she came up to me, and then she pulled out the red. I was like, "Whoa, what are you doing?"
Me?
It's like, wait,
I'm
hold
like,
on.
"You took wait, what?"
Let's rewind this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I literally, when she pulled out the yellow to like reverse it,
Mhm.
I was like, oh, cool. Like, we're good. Like, thanks for taking it back. And then she pulled out the red. I was like, oh no. And then Katie the next week.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was tough.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Michelle was also like a very weak red
Yes.
card.
Yeah, that was very questionable.
Yes,
we
for
spoke
sure.
on that in length. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, nah, that wasn't a red card.
No, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, Katie was already back there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was at halfway.
Yeah, that's a little
Like,
crazy.
how is that obviously a scoring opportunity?
It's like I'm sorry that I'm stronger than you.
yeah. And it it was like a 50-50. It
Yeah,
wasn't like
yeah.
a pull down or anything.
No.
So
Yeah,
it was
clearly
interesting.
none of us are bitter.
Yeah, I'm
we're
not
all-
mad about it. Well, she's back this week, so that's good.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So speaking of Michelle, obviously like she just had like her star turn like in the World Cup. Like,
Yes.
what was it like when everybody came back? Were y'all just like, oh my God, Michelle, you're a superstar? Like,
Oh yeah, she's amazing. I mean, so we've played against each other since we were like, I don't know, U10
Wow.
maybe. So I've always known how good she was, but now everybody knows, so I'm really glad. But yeah, I mean, she did amazing. Just watching them all play like was so fun, and having them back is great too.
It's like, oh, thank goodness.
Yes.
It's like the what's it called? The cavalry is back.
Yes. Well, it's amazing because she plays forward and she scores. She put her at defense, she scores.
yeah,
Yeah,
So-
she's everywhere.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's nice to have her.
Mhm.
So
So when you're not playing, do you watch a lot of other soccer, or are you just like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
care? Okay.
all the time. I love Premier League.
Okay. Cool.
Liverpool.
That's
Liverpool.
that's like my Saturday and Sunday mornings.
Who's your team?
Tottenham.
Oh wow.
Yes.
This year though.
They've been killing it.
Yeah.
Ever since Harry decided.
Y'all got
to,
lucky
decided
this
to dip.
weekend. It's all good.
Hey man, Arsenal got a little cocky.
Hey,
Then
man.
my man decided, okay, no, let me just tap it in like Billy, like Happy Gilmore. Let me get that goal. Yeah, it was beautiful. I mean, I love. I mean, honestly, like I'm not super hardcore. That I don't know how to phrase it because Tottenham was a team that I see as a team that's like they're similar to like I'm a big Rockets fan, and Rockets were like we're really good, but we weren't like the top team. So that's why I'd root for Tottenham. It's like they were never like the top. They're not like Arsenal, City, United.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm like I'm a root for y'all because maybe y'all will get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming sometime.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's
There you
your
go.
who's your favorite player to watch?
Ooh. Yeah. This,
Anyone in the world?
Oh, anyone?
Yeah.
Okay, I love watching Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh
He
man,
is
he's
so fun to
he's a
watch.
killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean Kevin De Bruyne is
True,
like a
yeah.
classic, you know. Let's see who else do I really. I mean Julie Ertz was
Yeah.
someone I loved watching. I'm so
Mhm.
sad she's not playing anymore.
Yeah. Shout out to her. She just retired. For those of y'all who don't know.
Yes.
So.
Oh, and Messi, everyone likes to watch him, especially now in the MLS.
Yeah.
So fun.
Oh, I know.
Big
It's
game
crazy.
coming up for the
Yeah.
Dynamo.
I was gonna say I love
When?
watching him, but not this week.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy watching Messi, but this week, yeah, I hope you don't play so well, man.
Yeah.
Just
I hope this is the worst game of your career.
yeah. I mean, I love the players that you mentioned. Like, I have one player that I really love, selfishly, Jude Bellingham.
Oh,
over at
yes.
Madrid.
Yeah.
I saw him when they played at NRG, and I
Oh,
was
that's
just
so
like,
cool.
this dude's
He's
gonna
him.
No, absolutely. I mean, he was
Yeah.
killing it to start, and I've always been enamored by his game. So
Yeah.
young and being able to accomplish so much in that span of time. I'm like, dude, you're gonna be him for a very long while, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Holland, he's fun to watch.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
He pulls out some crazy
Dude,
stuff.
he runs like a gazelle down the
Yes.
field. You know who he remind like was it when I see Griffin run down the sideline, I think of Erling. I'm always like, bruh, you kind of have that stride. It
Yes.
looks really funny to me. Well, like obviously you're not him, but you know, just the stride. No offense, bro.
Obviously you're
no
not him.
offense.
Dismissive wave of the hand.
It's okay, Griffin. You're gonna get your Ballon d'Or one year, man. I believe in you.
For sure. Houston Dynamo belong to
They're doing so well this year,
They
though.
are.
Oh,
It's
It's
yeah.
amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah. So good.
Do y'all obviously like the two teams, like y'all are part of one club, so like y'all have a
Mhm.
relationship there, but like do you spend a lot of time watching Dynamo games or
Yeah, I do like to watch them. And I don't really know a lot of the players personally. We're always like in the same vicinity. Like I see them. Like
Mhm.
we're always training like nearby, but I haven't gotten to know a lot of them personally yet. So I kind of want to though. Like
Yeah.
I do like watching them, especially this year. I've spent a lot more time watching them, which is a good year to watch them.
yeah, they're fun to
Touche.
watch this
Yeah.
year
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean-
way more fun to watch than previous years. No disrespect. So you mentioned loving to watch soccer. Do you watch other sports as well? Like when we talked to Katie Lynn, she was like, "No, I don't watch any other thing
Yeah,
else."
not really.
Fair.
Football sometimes, but not much.
Not much. Okay.
Not like soccer. I watch all the NWSL games, all of the Premier League games, and MLS now.
But
Yeah.
everything else, you're like, whatever. Like,
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, there's not much else. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I only watch like the NFL like at the end.
Yeah.
when it starts to get like crazy.
Oh
Crunch
yeah.
time,
Oh, the
yeah.
playoff time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always
Super
been
Bowl.
entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, not really.
Are
My jealous.
you a Swiftie at all? That's been taking over
Not
everything
really, but
that
I
I'm
keep
like-
seeing that everywhere. That's
Dude,
crazy.
man, that.
It's even taking over my
Do you
job
think it's
now.
real?
Oh, them? I don't know.
Do you think it's like a publicity stunt, or they're actually like dating?
I hate to say, like, I love Travis Kelce.
I
I'm
want
a
to
he's
say
so
I want
funny.
to say they're
I'm
dating.
a huge fan. I listen to their podcast
Yeah.
every week. But bro, whatever you're doing right now, it's. I think I'm gonna say it's publicity stunt. It doesn't.
I wanna
It is
believe.
a very random connection.
I want to believe.
I mean, I
Yeah,
want to
me too,
believe
me
too.
too,
I
me
want to
too.
believe too. Like the whole shenanigans of it all yesterday was just so entertaining. Like you scrolling
yeah.
through Twitter, your timeline
Everywhere.
Like,
Yes.
There's even like a meme. I know we're like totally going off topic, but
This is what we're here
like,
for.
dude. Like Taylor Swift is like for Swifties, and it was like a little meme thing of like rules of football since you don't know the rules, and I was like, oh my god. And it said like,
Yes.
you know, the team on offense attempts 4 downs, and if they don't succeed, they give the ball up. I was like, wow, this is like a page of football for
Yeah.
dummies. I loved it. It was hilarious. I'm like, yo, because it's true. Like there's a huge obsession with her, and
Oh my god.
now that Travis is in, it's like it's
Yes.
incorporating a whole new world.
It's
It said he
crazy.
gained 300,000 followers yesterday.
Yes, I saw that. I saw
That's
that.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw like all these memes where it's like when your girlfriend suddenly interested in football, and it like
Yeah.
shows Taylor Swift like in the stands. She's like with his mom too, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was
says
weird. That's the part where I'm like, something's off.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Because
that-
like
that
our
must-
first public outing, I'm not hanging out with your mother.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it must have meant that they've probably hung out already. They
Maybe,
probably already
yeah.
met. I mean, there's some comfortability
you
there.
think they were able to
but-
keep it like under wraps?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's a statement to make your first game.
Yeah,
to
you're like,
attend.
look who I'm dating.
Yeah, it's like, whoop. Well, you know,
and there are videos of like Mahomes is like just waving up to the crowd.
Yes.
Look at her. Like, it's
they're up
awesome.
41-3, and they're just like, "Hey, Taylor!" Like, can you imagine being that good?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
That's nuts.
I love that. Oh my god.
Are you're gonna be watching more Milwaukee Bucks basketball this year? I assume.
Oh well, yeah, huge fan now.
yeah.
We both got a shirt with Pat's picture like dunking, and we're both gonna wear it to one of our walkout pictures.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm sure
it's-
Pat's gonna feel really good about that.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know. Don't tell him.
Yeah, nobody
Doesn't
told
know
him.
yet.
I love that. I mean, for Milwaukee, he's a good player.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah,
he,
he's
he,
good.
he hits outside buckets. I'm like, dude, don't leave this guy open. But, I mean,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Rockets suck. Or we sucked this year. We're gonna be better.
Well, yeah,
But,
we're on the
like,
way up.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, when you're playing with guys like that, was it Drew Holiday, Chris
Mhm.
Middleton, Giannis? I guess not. We have some beef,
Bum.
brother. We got some beef. But you know,
I don't know how we got here, but
No, me neither.
we're just like ranting about other sports now.
Yeah.
now we're just conversating. Welcome to the conversation, guys.
Yeah. Natalie's one of the bros. We're just chilling.
Yeah. Just talking about basketball.
Yeah, that's so cool though. I love that. I love
Oh,
that. I
yeah.
love that for him.
I can't wait to see
Yes.
the picture.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
gonna go crazy on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
You, speaking of, you're like in Fit Check Friday basically every week. The
Thanks.
fits go crazy.
Thanks. No one's ever said that to me my whole life, so thanks.
You're getting fits off.
It's like little did I know that I was stylish.
Yeah, I'm way too invested in this because I'm the one that does like the Fit Check Friday post every week, and I'm
Mhm.
like, so every single Houston athlete, I'm like, show me the clothes. Wear the
Yes,
clothes.
Cheetah print always.
Cheetah print. Like,
Although I don't have any cheetah print.
we'll
It's not good.
we'll put up a picture like in the video. Of
Yeah,
you
my
and the
favorite
cheetah
one where I
print
had all
foot.
cheetah.
It
I
was
could just
awesome.
wear cheetah forever. I would.
Were you like obsessed with cheetah girls as a kid, or like where'd the cheetah thing
No,
come
it's
from?
like kind of recent that I've like loved it. I actually want to get cheetah cleats so bad. That'd be so fun.
Wow, that would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be
Speaking
cool.
of your game day look, the hair.
The hair.
When did the hair start? Tell us
this
about the
year,
hair.
Preseason. So Ryan cut my hair.
Oh.
Side note. And she dyed it pink one time. I don't know if you saw that this year.
No.
That was bad.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you later.
She cut your like you asked her to cut your hair? Or
Yeah,
like,
I was
oh,
like,
okay.
oh, like, can you cut my hair? Like, I
It's
don't
not
know.
like she like cut your hair in your sleep or something.
Oh no, sorry, yeah. I asked her to cut my hair. I don't know if this time she did it, but she definitely cut it too short one time, and I couldn't put it in a ponytail anymore, or it would just like fall out. So then the only way to pull it back was to do 3 buns. And then it's stuck for ever since. And I like turn my head, nothing gets in my face. It's so great.
Yeah.
It looks a
It's
little
a great
crazy,
feeling.
but it works.
It looks
yeah.
awesome. You look like a
Thanks.
total badass. Like
It's like a little mohawk.
Yeah,
kind
and
of
you
thing.
can always we can always tell which one's Natalie Jacobs. Like it rules.
Perfect.
It's your signature look
The
now.
Stegosaurus. That's what my team has named it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What a nickname. There you go.
Someone said, I don't know Star Wars like at all, but someone said that Rey
Yeah. Mhm.
does that.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah,
So
she does. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the fans was like, "Oh, do you take it from Star Wars?" I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah,
Sure.
that's cool. So yeah,
So you're gonna stick with it, like it's
yeah, I
just-
think I have to now. When I first did it,
hmm
girls on my team were like, "What is that?" They're like, "Are you sure you want to do that?" But yeah,
Cool.
Jane told me from now on, you got to stick with it.
You gotta
'cause
stick with it. It's
you
been working.
started it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a signature look.
Yeah.
You know, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have the 3 buns, the Stegosaurus look. Michelle has the mismatched cleats.
Yes.
Like,
Love that.
yeah, y'all have y'all have signature looks down. Like, you
Yeah.
nailed it. So, I forgot what I was about to ask.
We're gonna cut that.
Yeah, cut.
Yeah, we might not. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, we're all in. We're all in.
We're
this.
all
We're all in
here.
this.
We're just rolling. Oh, I was about
Yeah.
to ask you about your jersey number.
Oh yeah.
How'd you pick number 4?
Honestly, that was my first number when I started playing pro at the
Mhm.
Spirit. And Van Dyke from Liverpool is for.
Oh man, Virgil.
Mm.
Yeah,
I love
touche.
him.
Yeah.
So
He's a beast.
yeah,
Because when you first got here, you were like number 30 or
30.
something.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then 4. I don't know if it was. I think it was open, but I didn't change it quick enough when the season started. So
Mm.
30. Yet last year there was an option of which numbers you wanted, and Messi was 30. So I was like, oh, that's a good one, you know.
Touche.
But
There you
4
go.
kind of feels
More
better.
right.
It like fits, you know.
Yes, Messi and Van Dyke.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Oh yeah, those yeah.
you're the combination.
Legends. Yeah.
You,
Oh,
you can
gosh,
play
no,
you
I'm
can play
not.
center forward and you can play center back. You know. Like,
Yeah, but not kind of like not as good as they do. Not even close.
Humbly speaking. Humbly speaking.
Yeah, you know, we keep it humble around here. You know, she wants to be modest. It's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or realistic.
You mean you're not Lionel Messi? Wow.
Oh yeah.
No way.
That's cool. Like, do you the rest of like your game day fit like headbands or wristbands? Like, do you have anything like that you always wear? Like, do you have like any like I don't know, like superstitions?
Not really. I like to step on the field though with my right foot every game.
Oh,
Something about if I walked on with my left foot just wouldn't feel right.
first
You
step
know?
on the field, right foot.
Right foot, you know,
Mhm.
start
Yeah,
on the right
start
foot.
on the right foot.
Touche. I've
Yeah.
never thought about that. It's
I
kind of
like
like when you're
that.
like stepping over like the cracks on the street.
Yes.
I do that.
Yeah,
I'm
same. I, like,
not
don't wanna step
stepping
on the
that,
crack.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in college, like I went to Baylor. There's a bunch of like just Baylor logos all over the ground, like everywhere. And like the tradition is you can never step on it or you won't graduate on time.
wow.
So,
So you never stepped
yeah,
on it.
Never stepped on it. Still have it. I graduated 6 years ago. And I'm still like, no, can't do
You're
it.
like, just in case.
It's like I don't
They
even
can
want
take
to
it
go
away.
back.
But what does your your game day routine look like? You have a game at 7:30. Like, what's
Yeah.
the rest of your day look like?
Well, coffee. Like multiple times a day. So
The
yeah,
bare
mainly
necessities.
just that. Normally there's Premier League on, so I gotta watch soccer all day.
Mm-hmm.
Then I always go to Mendocino Farms
Oh.
and get. You like it?
I love Mendocino.
What do you get?
There's 2 things I get: the prosciutto and I forgot the prosciutto sandwich with pesto and almonds, and that one's
Wait,
really good.
I get the pesto sandwich. Is that different?
It might be different.
Okay.
Because I don't normally eat prosciutto, but that sandwich
Yeah.
is delightful. And then the avocado quinoa salad.
Oh, I haven't had that.
That one's really good.
Okay.
It's just like a little chipotle vinaigrette, so it's like got a little bit of kick, but it's got a little crunch in there.
Nice.
Wonderful.
You need to try that.
I've never been to Mendocino Farms.
It's good.
I see it like walking around
Yeah.
downtown.
Yeah.
But I've never.
It's delicious, man.
Yeah, it's so good.
Hmm
But yeah, I do that. Then I get coffee again. Then I take my dog out, and then go to the game. Nothing.
That is
exciting.
the dopest game day routine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. You're just like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna show up and kill it. You're like, I
Yeah.
don't need to sit here and do like meditation or sit in what is it, affirmations. Like I don't have to sit in the mirror.
Oh,
and, hype myself up. I'll just show up and I'll kill it.
Yes. I do have to pray before, though. I don't know if you've ever seen Ryan and Ordonez and I always have to say our pregame prayer together. And then we're
Oh.
good to go.
Love that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Pray as a team, win as a team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
You love to see it. Shout out.
Yes.
Cool. Well, I want to jump into, speaking of some of the other players on the team, jump into our superlatives.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
I'm going to fire off some questions at you. You've seen Ryan do this, so you should be
I have.
prepared.
She was ready.
All right. So, best dressed.
There's so many.
It's a hard one to
It's a
pick.
tough one.
Yeah. No
Okay.
pressure.
I have 3 favorites. I don't know. That's not one person, but 3. Ryan.
Mm.
Love hers.
Always
Shea
fly.
Groom
Shea Groom.
has some great ones. And then Michelle. Everyone always says Michelle, but
Give her
Michelle.
flowers, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah,
She always has something cool going on.
all the time.
All the
It's
time.
awesome.
Seriously.
All right. Best dancer on the team.
Ooh. Best dancer. Honestly, Ryan. It's like a crazy dancing, but
Yeah.
it's the best.
It's awesome. Like
Yeah.
when we had her on the show, we were talking about all our TikToks and stuff like
Yes.
that, and it's
Oh my gosh,
so
yeah.
good.
She's so funny. But yeah, all my answers, Ryan.
Are you dancer at all? Are you gonna hop in one of the TikToks one of these
I
days?
do like dancing, but not when like everybody is watching me dance.
I can respect
But yeah,
that.
I don't have TikTok.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't get it. It's bad.
Is it bad?
It's bad
Okay.
for
Yeah.
you.
I don't really use it. I have like one, but I never open it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
You
reels
will-
on Instagram already get me too
There
much.
you go.
that
Me too.
TikTok,
Me too.
it will have
Yeah.
you sitting there in bed. You're like, let me look at a couple TikToks before I go to bed,
Yes.
and then it's like 3 hours later, and you're like, how did I get here?
Yeah.
Right, who's the fastest player on the team?
Ooh. I'd probably say Ryan and Michelle. Yeah. They're so fast.
Yeah, and you can definitely see it when they're
Yeah.
playing.
yeah.
For sure. I'll just kick it long to them. I'm like, you guys got it.
Go over the top.
Yeah.
It's all you.
Right, who's the best DJ on the team? Plays the best music?
Oh, Makame.
Mm.
She's good because she covers everything. And she takes requests. Some people don't take requests. And I'm
Wow.
like, hey, can we listen to like the Black Eyed Peas or something? And everyone's like, no. Or like Pitbull. Like, love
Black
them.
Eyed Peas and Pitbull.
Yes.
Okay.
Ryan and I love Pitbull.
I respect that.
Yeah, he was here in Houston last year and we missed him.
Dang.
Yeah.
Darn.
Did you go to the Taylor Swift concert and everybody went?
didn't.
No.
Yeah,
You
I went
were
to Ed
like-
Sheeran this year
Ed
though.
that's
He's my
awesome.
favorite.
Ed Sheeran.
I've always wanted to see Ed
It was
Sheeran.
amazing. Well, he does it by himself.
Yeah,
He's
that's
up
what I
there
heard.
alone.
He's a one
Yeah.
man show.
Yeah, he does the loop machine.
Yeah, no band, no nothing, just him.
Yeah, it's
That's
so cool.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like him, just in the middle of a stadium, like by himself. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
He's like piano, loop, guitar, loop, drums, and then he starts singing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Who would you pick first in a basketball game?
Ooh, basketball game. I like Katie.
It's a good
I
answer.
did hear she played.
She
right?
did.
She did, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she almost went D1, but decided to go with soccer instead.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I feel like D Ordonez also would be good at basketball.
Yeah, very tall.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
got the height
And
for
honestly,
sure.
Jane.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like she's good at everything.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I thought she like be
She's
crossing
one of the
over
ones
people.
for best dressed. I feel like she has some cool
Mm-hmm.
outfits. I'm like, this is working. Like she can make anything work. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Also, Jane just has an insane sneaker game. Like every time that I see her
her
sneakers,
Yes.
I'm like,
always
she
like
does.
always on point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we saw her at a bar.
Oh, Truck Yard.
Post game, yeah,
Oh.
and she
Nice.
had
Okay.
on. I was like, I saw her fit, and I was just like, yes,
Yeah, she just has like this swag
yeah.
all the
and
time.
It was like after a
Yeah.
game, so it was like, why do you
Yeah.
look so put together still?
yeah, how?
Yeah, you just been back there holding it down, like another
Oh,
clean
yeah.
sheet, and like you just. All right, who's the best hype woman?
Oh. Let's see. I feel like Ryan hypes me up
You can see
Yeah.
that, yeah.
for sure.
And then who's the best trash talker?
Ooh, trash talker. I feel like I'm repeating all the answers everyone said because, I mean, Ebony, when she was here, I feel like she could definitely. Let's see, who else? We don't have that many. We need to step that up. We need to do that more.
It's like noted teammates. Let's
Oh
talk
my
more
gosh,
trash.
Chappie.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, Chappie.
That's
I'd
kind
never
of
guessed
surprising,
that.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. But yeah, I guess we gotta get some thugs in here. Like,
Yeah.
to start, you know.
We do.
I mean, you
Everyone's
can
too
handle
nice,
the
you know?
physicality, but you're not a trash talker. It sounds
No,
like
I don't say much.
You just
Nothing really comes to me that would be good. I feel like if I said something, it'd be awkward for everyone. Like, they'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Oozing
you
with
just, you're
confidence
sitting there
there.
beating them up. You just beat them up without a word.
Yeah, I think that's better. I would ruin it all if I started talking.
That is so good.
Yeah, my voice just like doesn't carry either. Like I try to
Oh.
like say stuff during the
Yeah.
game, and I've had a coach one time say, "You need to talk." And I'm like, "I am." Can you not hear me? It like carries off like in the wind. But yeah.
That's sick. Okay. Justin, you have any questions for Natalie?
No, man, I'm good. Like, you know, this
I'm
has been a wonderful time.
I'm
Thank you
still
for
not
coming.
over the mustard thing. That's insane.
I know we should have at the end. We should have just
Taking
had a little
shots of
yeah.
mustard.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Do you have some
I,
on you
I
right
do
now?
like mustard. I don't know if I can do
I
it.
don't want it
Yeah.
near me unless it's necessary.
You don't just carry little mustard packs in your purse everywhere you go? Or?
No, but I should start doing
It's
that.
like walking down the street. Cramp. Oh,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so bad.
That's
oh my
awesome.
god.
But before we go, I know when we talked to Ryan, she talked about y'all's coaching business that y'all do on the
Yes.
side, which is so cool. So you just tell people
Yeah, it's
about
Next Rep
that.
Soccer. Do you know it's named Next Rep? Because of Natalie and Ryan, NR.
Oh,
Yeah. Next Rep.
wow.
Yeah.
I like
Nice.
that.
We were on the airplane one time and we were like, what should our business be called? I came up with that. And we have a podcast.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah, well, it's not really a podcast. We sat down one time and talked, and it's just like all the random videos that we do. We kind of got lazy with it right now, so there's not much. But
Y'all
I
are
mean,
in the
that-
midst of a playoff hunt, so like, we
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
It's understood.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, the coaching, we love coaching. It's so fun. All the little girls are so cute, and they come to our games all the time, so it's fun to see them.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
one of them started doing the hairstyle for her game.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was fun to see.
Look at you inspiring the next generation. That's so sick.
Major influence here.
I'd do it if I could, but you know. Maybe for Halloween I'll get a wig.
Oh
But
yeah, that'd be great.
but thank you for coming on, for hanging out with us. Your Instagram is just Natalie Jacobs, right?
With 2 E's. Someone already had the other one. I know.
Jerk.
We gotta get her out of here.
I know. I don't even know. I don't. My middle name doesn't start with an E, so I don't know where the 2 E's. I was like, add another E, maybe. It worked. But
Natalie.
yeah, Natalie E.
There you go. A little
Jacobs.
more like, you know, a little more zest to it, you know?
Yeah.
L-E. There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, follow Natalie. Watch the Houston Dash as they're on their playoff hunt for the rest of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Coming off a win, which was awesome, by the way.
Yes, that was nice.
Needed, yeah.
Much needed.
Much needed.
Yes.
Another clean sheet. Y'all have been really good on defense this year.
Oh, thanks.
It's been awesome to watch.
It's fun to play with all
Katie,
them.
Caprice, Michelle when she's back there,
Yes.
like
Chappie. Yeah.
Chappie, Jane, everyone. Like
Yeah.
it's been awesome to watch. So
So fun playing with all them.
follow Natalie, watch the Houston Dash, and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
And just thank you again for
Yeah,
hanging out with
thanks.
us.
Thank
This
you.
has been awesome. And we're
We're
signing
out of
off.
here. Peace.
Bye.